Hi all, this is Ed Duclos, Tech Content Coach, South Windsor School District. This video is going to show you how to log into and use or begin to use ChatGPT. That's the new chat bot that's out there, actually taking everything by storm since they introduced it back November 30th of 2022. So let's go ahead and take a look. You're going to go and put in your search ChatGPT and then click on that first one. And when you get to this page, you're going to come down here to try ChatGPT. Now, in order to log in the first time, what you're going to need to do is put in an email address, all right? And you would go sign up, an email address, and you're going to have to put in your own and a phone number as well, because it's going to do a dual verification. So I'm going to log in, seeing I already have an account, and I'm going to use Google. I use the apps account, our school apps account, and verify that. Now, I've only needed to use the phone number once, and that was again just the initial login. Okay, so they do a couple different things. They and basically they're going to take you through a couple screens saying that they are basically in beta right at this point. So they being OpenAI, that's the company that owns ChatGPT. Right up front, they tell you a couple things that you can do with it. They tell you a couple of things that what these are some of the new things or that this chat bot can do. It keeps track of the conversation. It is conversational, and once you put in the initial prompt, you can then adjust that, etc. I'll show you that in a minute, and it also shows some of the things that it can't do. One, it's only updated through 2021, so it's not a current events type chat bot, and it will occasionally give you incorrect information. It says right up the bit. Okay, now, when I go in and I click on new chat, you're going to see that it's got all of my or a bunch of my chats since mid-December. At the beginning, it was not keeping track of anything, but now it does, which is pretty cool. You can go back in and you see what you did and start off that kind of thing. So, anyway, what I'm going to do is just put in write me a love story, and then off it goes. And it's pretty quick, depending upon the time of day that you go ahead and put this in. At times, I've received delays and delays, and at times come check back later because it's been, it's the volume and everything along those lines. It was, as I say, released in November 30th, and then they had over 1 million users in the first week. So it just goes ahead and it creates, a nice little love story. And then write the first two paragraphs in Shakespearean language. Oops. And I think it just needs to be capitalized. Image. And then what it'll do is it'll go back and it'll revise what it did. Now you could go ahead and do a lot of different things along those lines. What we'll do is take a quick look to see. On a crowded city street, they did meet amidst the hustle and bustle of everyday life. She rushed to work head down, focused on her to-do list. And then if you go back to what it had wrote before, they met on a crowded street and missed the hustle and bustle. It's not a huge change or anything along those lines. So anyway, going around, write a deleted scene. Oops, it types faster than me. Write a deleted scene from of mice. And then, oops, I got to come down here. There it goes. And it's moving through, writing the scene. It is writing scripts, TV and movie. It's writing code. There's a lot of things that it's doing. So anyway, what I wanted to do right now is show you how to go ahead and get in so you can start to experiment and see what it can do and what it can't do. All right. I'll do some follow-up videos. We're going to have a follow-up discussion. So far we've had groups such as the Ink Crew and another collected group later in last month that started talking about, okay, what are the implications? How can we use it? How will it impact education? And then how can we use it in education? But more on that as we follow up. Hope this has been helpful. Let me know what your thoughts are and things along those lines, just so that you know this is going to be easy to find, and from now on, you're going to be able to access all of our tips and everything along those lines, these videos, etc. And it's going to be sitting here, EdTech resources for staff. And then when you get there, you're going to go to spotlights and you're going to come down to tech tips. And I'll put this right at the top. Well, actually, ChatGPT. I will be putting probably artificial intelligence, because ChatGPT is just one of many aspects of artificial intelligence. All right. Again, hope this is helpful. Have yourself a fantastic day.